Imagine being loved deeply by your father, yet hated fiercely by your own brothers. Imagine being thrown into a dark well, sold as a slave, and locked in a prison, only to rise one day as the ruler of a mighty kingdom. This is the story of Prophet Joseph, Yusuf, peace be upon him, a story of pain, patience, and divine victory. Long ago, in the blessed land of Canaan, lived a noble prophet, Jacob. He was a father to many sons, but two shone brightest in his heart, Joseph and Benjamin. Joseph was unlike any other, pure in heart, gentle in speech, and radiant in character. His beauty was unmatched, but it was his righteousness and truthfulness that made him beloved. Jacob saw in him the light of prophecy, and his love for Joseph was deep and sincere. But love, when seen through the eyes of envy, can become dangerous. Joseph's older brothers burned with jealousy. Why him? Why not us? Their hearts grew darker each day. Then, one night, Joseph had a dream. 11 stars, the sun and the moon bowed before him. Innocently, he rushed to his father. Prophet Jacob, with wisdom, understood at once. This was no ordinary dream. It was a divine sign. Joseph was chosen for greatness. But with gentle caution, he warned, "My son, tell not your dream to your brothers, lest they plot against you." The warning came true. Blinded by envy, the brothers plotted, "Kill him or throw him away, so our father's love may return to us." Finally, they deceived Jacob, took Joseph out to play, and cast him into a dark, lonely well. His cries echoed, but their hearts remained stone. They returned with false tears, holding a blood-stained shirt. They lied. A wolf devoured him. Jacob's heart shattered, yet he whispered, "Patience is most fitting. God is my helper." But God's plan had only begun. A caravan found Joseph and sold him cheaply in Egypt. There, he grew in the house of Al-Aziz, maturing into a man of wisdom and beauty. Yet a great trial awaited. Zuleika, overcome by desire, locked the doors and called him. Joseph resisted, saying, "I seek refuge in God. Indeed, the wrongdoers never succeed." Falsely accused, he was thrown into prison. Yet even behind bars, Joseph's light shone. He interpreted dreams with divine wisdom, one of life, one of death, and both came true. Years later, when Egypt's king saw a troubling vision, 7 fat cows devoured by 7 thin ones, 7 green ears of corn beside 7 dry ones, none could explain it. Then Joseph was remembered. He was brought forth, and with calm clarity he declared, "There will be 7 years of plenty, followed by 7 years of famine. Save during the good years, and you will survive the hardship." The king was astonished. Joseph was cleared of every false charge and raised to honor, entrusted with Egypt's treasures. From the darkness of the well, from slavery, from prison, he now stood in power by the will of God. Then came the famine. Hungry faces from far lands entered Egypt, among them Joseph's very own brothers. They bowed before him, not knowing who he was. Time and again they returned until Joseph finally revealed his identity. "I am Joseph, and this is my brother. God has been gracious to us. Whoever is patient and fears God, he never wastes the reward of the righteous." Shame filled their hearts, but Joseph forgave. "No blame upon you today. May God forgive you. He is the most merciful." At last, Jacob was reunited with his lost son. The family bowed in respect before Joseph, and in that moment, his childhood dream was fulfilled. The sun, the moon, and 11 stars, all had bowed. Lesson? Joseph's story is not just history. It is a living reminder that betrayal can turn into blessings, that a well can lead to a throne, that patience in the darkest night always brings the dawn. Trust in God, for He never abandons those who put their faith in Him.